Hi, this is Michael Gier with Silver Dove Films, and we have a wonderful interview coming up. But first, I wanted to give you an update about our film, But Now I See. It's going to be coming out either later this month, September, or the beginning of next month, October 2013. It's a fabulous film. You can see behind-the-scenes videos and pictures by going to butnowiceemovie.com. And if it's after October, just go to the website and you can watch the film. Our last film, Foreclosed, that we released this last February 2013, has gotten a great response. It's a fabulous film. If you haven't seen it, be sure to go to foreclosedmovie.com and you can watch the film there for free. If you'd like to join our email database so that you can get emails about our upcoming films, also for when we release behind-the-scenes pictures or videos, or when we have new interviews, then go to silverdovefilms.com and you can opt in there. Well, thanks for watching and enjoy the interview. Hi, my name is Michael Gier with Silver Dove Films, and I am here with Ayora. Is that right?
Yeah,
Close?
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That was tough. I was a little nervous about that last name.
That's always the test. That's the test all the time.
And I passed?
Yes.
Okay, good.
With a B? No, I'm just kidding.
I get a B minus, B plus.
Yeah, you know.
Well, you're working on the PureFlix film, Redeemed.
Yes.
And what is your character, and tell us about your role?
My character's name is Julia Santos, and I work for the BVCA in Brazil, and I am coming in to do a financial inspection on this company known as Ticor, which is ran and owned by Paul. Mm-hmm. And I use my fabulously good looks. That's awful, I know,
No,
but
she's being sarcastic.
I completely manipulate him into, you know, falling apart and giving me exactly what I need in order for me to move forward.
Using your womanly charms to control and get him to do what you want. Women never do that, do they?
I feel so much more comfortable with you admitting that.
Well, the thing
No,
is, guys,
you'd be
you know,
surprised.
guys.
Listen, I think we're all human beings and we all have it to some capacity, right?
Yes, I guess
Charm?
so. Charm.
Who doesn't have
When you
one?
were filming the other day in the restaurant, David kept saying, you know, I want you to be sexy. And I remember you saying to somebody, you said, I don't even know, what does that mean? I have to walk sexy, I have to flip my hair and be sexy. What were you saying in regards to that? Is it easy to be sexy or is it hard to be sexy when you're doing a role like this?
I'm learning to, this is a trick question, but I am learning to understand what the word sexy means in general, right? Because subjectively, sexy means so, you know,
That's
has
true.
such a different definition to each person. And so what I think is sexy about myself is not necessarily what is asked of me in, for example, this role. So, you know, it's coming to grips with what that means for someone like David, for example, you know?
Right, right.
So,
Well, look
yes.
good on the monitor.
Thank you very much.
Yes, I think you can be pleasantly surprised. There's one shot, actually, I don't think
Thank
you've seen it yet, but you come up to the top of the stairs, and the A camera started on your feet and slowly panned up. Just got to your upper body just as you flipped your hair. It was such a great shot. I hope they use it in the film.
Yeah?
Because I was like, nah, that was the money shot.
Woo!
So we'll see what happens. Hopefully you'll get to see
I
it.
haven't seen anything, so I am pleasantly.
Hopefully pleasantly surprised. Right?
Yeah, I hope to be pleasantly surprised.
So let's talk about the big wedding, which is
Sure.
funny because my wife and I just saw it last week.
Oh, very
And I had
cool.
no idea you were going to be working on this film. So I walk in, I'm looking at you going, I recognize her from somewhere. And then I looked up your name on IMDb and I'm like, we just saw her in the movie. Now, The Big Wedding, if you haven't seen it, is with Robert De Niro, Katherine Heigl, is that how you pronounce her last name?
Yes.
Diane Keaton, Susan Sarandon, Robin Williams. I mean, the cast goes on and on and on. And you were one of the stars in the film as well.
Yes.
What was it like working with those amazing actors?
It was amazing. It was humbling. It was amazing. It was, I always say this in every single one of my interviews, but it's actually the very bottom line of the truth is that it was the best summer camp that I think an artist, actor could ask for. I mean, it was just, it was brilliant and it was very humbling and I'm very grateful for the experience and to have had the opportunity to work with such amazing artists.
And were you there?
And human beings.
Are they?
Both. Oh yeah, yeah.
And everybody?
Absolutely.
Everybody were good
Everybody.
people? Really?
From A to Z. Like my, you know, the director and I mean, everybody, from makeup to hair to the actors to everybody. It was an
That's
amazing
great.
3 months.
That is great.
Yes.
And did you get to go on set and watch the other legends work, like Robert
Sure,
and
I mean,
Susan?
yeah, absolutely.
You did.
Yeah.
Was that I'm sure that was an experience.
I remember like my first shot that I did on set was alongside Robert De Niro and Diane Keaton, and I really had to hold back my tears because I kind of like was outside of myself and thinking like, this is so surreal,
you know, believe you're there.
to have this moment, to have the
Yeah.
opportunity to have this moment, you know?
So how did you get that job? Was it just an audition?
Yes.
And they just loved you and cast you?
I mean, the casting story is crazy. I went in for the audition and then I didn't hear back for a while, and then I came in for a callback. I came in again for a chemistry read, and then I came in a day after for the table read. I had not yet booked the part, and it was made, you know, it was made clear at that moment in time that I hadn't booked the part, but they still wanted me to come in for the table read. And so I did, and I said, you know what, like, I am a big believer that whatever is for me in my life, and I'm gonna go in and do the best that I do, as I always attempt to do. And then I never heard it back until like a month and a half later. I was actually really, really sick. I was like almost on my way to the hospital, and I got this call. I had like a terrible kidney infection, and I got this call, and I had booked the job. They had casted like
Nice.
everywhere around the world, like Spain,
Nice.
Latin America, Puerto Rico, whatever.
Yeah.
Got
And
the
in that
job.
film, you played a Colombian.
Yes.
Colombia, and this one, you're from Brazil. So where are you originally from, for real?
I'm from Florida, so I'm American. But
That is
my
funny.
family, yes, I'm from Florida. So somebody give me a job where I don't have to have an accent. No, that was a joke.
You'll take all the work you can get.
Not really, actually.
You take all the work you can get.
Yeah, well, of course, but I'm also.
I know what you're saying.
I'm American, really, but
Exactly.
my family's Colombian, and yeah.
Okay.
I'm very proud of being Colombian, so it doesn't.
That's great.
Yeah, and then Brazil and Portuguese. I definitely have a connection with that country, and I have close Brazilian friends, and so yeah.
How did you get into the business? Have you always wanted to be an actress, or what got you into this?
No, I was a dancer for a really long time. I had an injury. My friend said, "Come with me. I'll take you to an agency." I did. I started modeling, and then I started doing commercials, and then I took the leap into film and television, and it's been an amazing journey.
Yeah. Well, watching you, you're very subtle with your acting, which is what makes a good actress.
Thank you.
And it's very natural, and so you've obviously hit your mark as far as what you're supposed to do.
Thank you so much.
I wish you continued success. It's very
Thank you.
exciting to meet you. Yes, and
Thank you.
thank you for
Likewise.
taking the time.
Thank you for having me.
My pleasure.
Yeah.